Damn, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't hook up with that dollars expense, you know what I'm saying? Finna make a fat grip and blow up some real cool shit, that West Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? B-A-R-T in this motherfucker. Your boy Kick Sneak, you know what I'm saying? And my nigga H, man, finna let y'all know how it is.
Up on my block, nigga, up your gas before you get your ass lashed by them niggas up in the cut. You better hit the gas, cause if you don't, then you gonna be another victim of another motherfucking murder when I let it hit them. It's strictly underground, hardcore and funkified. Talking all that lip, you tripped and slipped into a homicide. I break them down like Trump sacks. All I spit is flow raps. My game is unlimited like a motherfucking 24 track. Duck and dodge while these bullets eject. You get your shirt wet. Thought a nigga was coming soft, a nigga I'm coming erect. Reject, this nigga right here gotta get mine. Don't think about Bogartin, cause this nigga right here got a 4-9. Make me blow my top, I'll be oafy with my chop. Dickory, fuck the doc, backing your ass up like some hot. Recognize niggas like me is so deep in his head. When you see me bumping, I'm gonna be bumping that West Coast shit.
Said I had your trunk thumping. West Coast shit. The only thing that I be bumping. West Coast shit. Giving my niggas what they want. West Coast shit. Talk crazy, bringing
just another liquor store mission. Hennessy sipping, niggas be itching. Indeed, set tripping. I don't know why. I'm hella high, fucking with these wise guys. Tripping off last night. I got a pint of Hennessy on my.
I know you probably headed somewhere right now, bro. Just read you a few little scriptures real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? You as an Hispanic man, right? A so-called Mexican man, right? There's some duties that we have to do as children of God, man.
Why can I find it? Why can I find it?
My name's Trey. What's your name? Trey Alawan, bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
Damn, bro. Why can I not find this book?
Yeah, go ahead, look at that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Alright, so church all our life, bro, we've been told that everybody's equal, bro. We're equal to the Arab, we're equal to the Asian man. God sees everybody the same, right? But they don't read these verses in the Bible, bro. Right here it just says that we're over everybody on earth, right? It says the Israelites, right? The Israelites are the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American people today. Right? You're not going to find Mexico in the Bible. You're not going to find black people in the Bible, right? They changed our names for a reason, right? Once we realize who we is as a people, then we're going to stop gang banging, bro. We're going to stop drug dealing, prostituting our women, robbing each other, backdooring, doing all that wicked shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely appreciate what you... Alawan?
Alawan, yeah.
Alawan? I had a question, like, I was just wondering, like, so, like, a lot of the Bible is taking place in, like, the Middle East. Am I incorrect on that? I don't know. Like,
Eastern Hemisphere, yeah. There's parts that came out here in America, though, too.
Yeah.
A lot of them is in the Middle East, though, yeah.
And I was just, like, curious as to, like, I know we don't have the answer to everything. I'm just, like, so curious, like, why did it happen over there? Like, and just kind of come up with, like, my own ideas, like, and it's hella dry, hella in the desert. Maybe God needed to send more people there because it was treacherous land, and like, and I didn't, like, you know, just reading that, they don't ever say like, oh, God sent people to, you know, Latin America and all. They only talk about this one area. I'm just curious if you knew it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna answer your question, right? So basically, the origin of humans, we all came over there from that part of East Africa, right? So all of us originated there, which is a place called the Garden of Eden, right? So from there, we spread out. You know, the Asians, Asians went to Asia, white people went to Europe, you know what I'm saying? We was right in the smack middle, right? But since because we wasn't listening to God, right, he punished us and he made all the other nations go on top of us, right? Just like how you know the Europeans rule the world right now, right? They're the #1 powerhouse, right? America and like Israel and all these other places.
They use like the Europeans or like, you know, the Greek and the Romans and people, like, they use the religion like you know, they went to other countries and straight up, like, you know, they you go to the churches like in Michoacan and stuff, and they have big ass paintings of what they did, and it's really crazy. Like.
So I don't know if you knew this, but outside of Rome, Mexico has the biggest Catholic capital outside of like Rome and all of that. So they migrated and put their doctrine in our land, and that's how we ended up following Catholicism, Christianity, and everything like that.
Like my brother just said, right? But going back to that point on the east, right? Why that happened on the like I said, we started over there, right? But the thing is, other people, since we didn't listen, we were supposed to be on top, like my brother just showed you on Deuteronomy, right?
Everyone's equal.
Yeah, right. I'm saying that we were supposed to be higher than everybody. Now, as Black and Hispanic people, we're in the bottom of society. We in the ghettos, the prisons, niggas struggling, trying to get food stamps. Like, we're at the bottom, bro. Like, that's what it is, right? Because we didn't listen, now we're here. But that started over there, right? So, because we couldn't keep the laws and we couldn't be around them people, we ended up coming by ourselves as Hispanics, right? We ended up coming like, hey, let's just get up out of here and let's go to the land that's called Auschwitz, right? You got that?
Yeah, I do, right?
So we ended up coming over to America so we could be by ourselves with all the like the Mexicans, Nicaraguenses, Guatemalans, all the Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We went to the Americas on boat, right? I'm gonna show you that in the Bible. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, starting at verse 40.
Verse 40, right?
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea, the king whom Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them away over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Right, so it says we got the 10 tribes over here, right? Because we split up, and our kingdom was one, but we split because we started beefing with each other. The same shit that happens today with Sereno, Northern, Bloods, Crips, same shit happened with us. This is how we know we're the people. We split into 2 different kingdoms, right? We went Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, right? And the rest of the 10 tribes, we came over here to the Americas while they stayed on that side, right? It was just like, as Hispanics and Native Americans, we were like, we're gonna come over here to the Americas. And I don't know if you know history of like Mexico, Aztecs and the Mayans and stuff like that.
I'm pretty familiar. All I know is that it's like dated not even like more than 2,000 years ago or something like that, right? Or like in the timeline, like, you know, I believe this dude has been like fucking hell long game and like count this shit, bro.
What we say is that we've been here for about 3,000 years now. About 1,000 years before Christ, we were already here, right? So this is when we started building the civilizations and the temples and all that. But the reason why I bring that up is because we had a Bible, right? There's the Mayans. I'm from El Salvador, right? All 3 of my brothers are from Mexico, though, right? But for the Mayans, we had a Mayan Bible, right? It was called the Book of Luke, right? It was a Mayan Bible, and it talks about how us as Native Americans and indigenous Spaniards.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, if you want to check it out later, right? It's called the Book of Luke, Mayan Bible. You search it up later, right? Right. So in that Bible, bro, it talks about the flood. It talks about Noah's Ark. It talks about creation, and it talks about how us as Latinos, we came from the east and we came on boats all the way over here, bro. And it's matching up exactly with the scriptures, bro. Word for word, bro. It's crazy, right? But basically, we came over here and we ended up chilling over here, and now it's just us, right? We had the Peruvian civilizations, Machu Picchu, the city of the gods, right? We had like the Mayans, they had like small, right? The pyramids, right? In Mexico, y'all got pyramids and temples.
I think y'all feel like they mentioned like when they got there was already other like godlike people there, or not godlike people, but they said like some of the things are like, hey, this shit was some things they built or they added onto, but they're like, hey, there was already some other.
Yeah, there was people traveling
in our
back and
history,
forth.
in the history that we have today, it says like everything kind of stops like at that time, which is making sense like as to why, because that's when people came over here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Previously, before that, right, people were coming to America to go get like herbs, metals, jewels, gold, animals, and they would take it back to the Middle East. But nobody over here ever made a civilization until we came over here and started setting up crazy civilizations from North America to South America, 2 entire continents filled with Hebrew artifacts, though, bro. Right? So a lot of our culture, right, like the temples that we built, right? We had temples. We had high priests, we did sacrifices, right? We had dietary laws, we had garments that we would have like these, like you see the strings on our stuff.
And that's all from the what is it?
What, the Petra or what?
The Bible?
The Bible, yeah. The book so basically the Bible.
Was that a part of like all of those, was that a part of that whole like the high priests in the temple, and that was all a part of the,
And then
the
when
Bible.
you go back to the Bible, bro, it's matching exactly with our people, bro. We had Thai temples. And the thing is, all right, brother, there's pyramids in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Where else do we see pyramids primarily in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Brother, we were the same people. We were the same people that were slaves, right? Because the Israelites, are you familiar with the Bible?
Yeah, pretty familiar.
Grew up in the Catholic church or
My
something?
mom was Jehovah's Witness, so
Jehovah's Witness, right? My brother right here is Jehovah's Witness all his life too, right? So basically, are you familiar with the story of the Israelites leaving Egypt? Let my people go, Moses splitting the sea. Alright, so basically, right, real quick, right, the Israelites was the slaves as a nation. The nation of Israel, we were slaves to the Egyptians. They whipped our backs, they beat us, they made us build their pyramids, right? They taught us how to cut it, we would drag it. If we died, we died. They didn't give a hell, right? So basically, we learned that from out there. So we took all these cultures, we took everything, we brought it to our land, and we started building it ourselves for ourselves, building our own temples, doing all this other stuff, right? From everything we learned from over here in the East, right? So basically, bro, basically we're showing that there's no coincidence why we as Hispanics, right? Why we as Hispanics, right? We should know that we are the children of Israel, the lost tribes, right? Because the Christian church is going to tell you that the tribes are lost and we only know who the Jews are. All my life I've only been told Jews, right? That's only one tribe out of 12 tribes, bro. How come the church doesn't tell us about 11 other tribes?
That's hella weird. Like Israel's like a big thing right now, you know. But it's like their history is only like 50 years. They're like as a state or a sovereign state, and it's like the biggest. They're like the biggest power outside the United States. I don't know. It's always a trip, like how for sure the society that we live in. I appreciate you guys educating. You know, I just got educated, so like I appreciate just sharing that knowledge because it's like. All we know is we live in 2024. Some things happen, and all we know right now is that like a lot of the people that are in charge are like, you know, whatever, white or whatever. But that's just in this part. But I don't know. They kind of carry the narrative and wipe away information.
Right. Yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know what's going on behind closed doors. These people are just puppets, right? Yeah. So the main people running the earth, right? Are the Edomites, right? According to the Bible, they're the Edomites, right? Those are the so-called European people in power, right? They're the ones that opened up. They're the ones that bought Israel in 1948 under the Balfour Declaration, right? They're the ones that opened it up for 50 years ago, right? But these are the give me Revelation 2 and 9, right?
I got it.
Revelation 2 and 9, right? Because God told us that was going to happen, right?
It all boils down to God. Like, it all boils down to I just know experience in my life, and I'm, you guys feel the same way. But life gets a lot easier when you ask God for guidance and surrender your power and like know that the power of God is within everyone.
Alright, that's true, right? But the thing is, a thing that our people, we get taught this in the church, right? We can just like pray to God, right? But the thing is that we can't realize that God isn't a genie, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, hey man, I need you to do this for me, right? You know what I'm saying? He's a man. Hold that, give me Exodus 15:3, right? Exodus 15:3, right? So God is a man just like you and I, bro. He's God, but he's still a man, and we got built in his image, right? You ain't gonna like it if your female's just over here asking yourself, using you, right? And then when you tell her to do something, she don't listen to you, right? You ain't gonna fuck with that, right? The same thing with God, right?
Look at Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man, right? At the end of the day, he's a man of war, man. That's just how we get built up when we go to war too, right? You know what I'm saying? So we built after his image. So
Like I mean, like spiritual warfare or also physical?
also physical, because if you keep reading, he tells us to go take a land and go kill everybody in that land, bro. Right? So this is what the church doesn't teach, bro. God isn't all hugs and kisses, right? This guy, like I just read, he's a man of war, right? He told us to go kill the Girgashites, go kill the Jebusites, go kill the Hittites, right? Go kill the Edomites.
I don't know about that.
Right.
And like I don't know, like why would God have people go kill other people? That's just something that when I think about it.
Whatever questions you got, bro, go ahead, shoot them off, bro. Even if they feel like I don't want to offend you, do it, bro, because this is why we out here, right?
Yeah, that's
go ahead.
my main question. Like, I mean, just on that topic, as far as like going to war and killing other people, sometimes that's my question in a little bit. Sometimes I think like I'm thinking like people, the same people like that go to other countries and like how the Europeans did to the Latin Americans did to our people, like they kind of use the same thing or saying like, oh, kind of God told me to go there and do that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna touch that at one point at a time, right? So you said why would God do that, right? Because there's a thing of laws, right? Law.
Tough ass question too.
Nah, you all good, right? Law and order, right? You've heard that show before, right? If we don't have any laws and don't have any repercussions, then we would have anarchy. We would run into a point where there's no rules, and now I could go and run into your house, kill like your auntie, take your cousins, and nothing's gonna happen to you. Why? So this is why we have this, right? We can't have. This is why we have these laws set in place, right? Not everything is worthy of death though in the Bible, man, right? If I go steal some bread from you, it's because I'm hungry and I want to eat that, right? I'm not gonna kill you for it, right? But if somebody rapes my mother, I'm gonna smoke them according to God. If somebody's being a homosexual according to God, right? You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Give me that. Matter of fact, hold that. I'm gonna drop that. So the Bible says homosexuals are to be put to death, man, right? This is how you stop evil in our land, in our space, right? Witches are supposed to be put to death, right? People that practice like sorcery, witchcraft, and all this other stuff. These are all things. It's all good. So all these things are bad things that happen that has to be a consequence for death, right? Especially that's between us, right? Of our people. This is how we govern a society, creating utopia, right? A perfect civilization when we're living, and I don't gotta worry about my own brother robbing me down the street. I don't gotta worry about, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like the time that we live in.
The time that we live in, right? So if we had listened to God, we wouldn't be in this predicament that we're in right now, right? But when it comes to other nations, right? We're commanded to love each other, right? But the other nations, they don't give a damn about our people. They don't give a damn about our God. They don't give a damn about our law. They don't give a damn about our land. Nothing, right? They care about what they got going on. So what happens when the enemies come sliding on you? Bro, we're gonna kill back, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But we're not gonna do that for no reason, right? So we're not going out to kill. In that time, God was telling us who to do it to. It wasn't go around the world and dominate. It wasn't like that, right? God in that verse right there, he was telling us those people right there are deserving. Why? Because they were sacrificing their babies. They were sacrificing their babies and eating them, bro. There was cannibals, bro. They were fucked up back then, right? A lot of the shit that's happening today, bro. As quiet as it's kept, they're still doing that in Hollywood, bro. They're still taking organs. They're still taking little kids. They're having sex with them. They're eating them, bro. They're cutting live people and eating them while they're alive, bro. In Hollywood, like type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, no, it's tough because it's like, yeah, of course, God wouldn't want you to like cause no harm to anyone. It's kind of like, you know, to be a peaceful, loving person. But that is the tough thing in life. Sometimes you gotta regulate. Sometimes you can't just. I don't know. That's a hard thing. Cause that's a difficult thing.
He's perfect, and he gave us these laws to be perfect. It sounds cool and it sounds cold, right? But then that's the thing. We've been told that God is all love and kisses and hugs and he loves you and all this other stuff. Bro, God is the person you're supposed to be scared of.
Right.
That's the one that's gonna make everything in your life bad if you don't listen to him, bro. If shit shit keeps on going. If you feel like you can't catch a break, shit just keeps going bad left and right. It's like, fuck, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Bro, that's because you ain't listening to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you start keeping these laws of God, bro, your life starts to change. Joshua 1:8.
That's exactly what I was
watch this,
about
right?
God. That's the main thing. Like,
Yeah, watch this, right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting from the top.
Take it out.
To everything there is a season,
Right.
and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
There's a time for everything, right? Go ahead.
I'm going to go to verse 3. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Right.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
So there's a time to kill, right? And there's a time that you were going to use somebody. There's a time to build, and there's a time to break down, right? I'm gonna break something down if you need it, but I'm gonna build them up if my brother need it too. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Right? So God is all about a balance, right? You got to be able to balance and know what time is for what. This comes with wisdom, bro. Right? You got to be able to be quick, right? Because as men, right? As me and you, bro, one quick little incident where you spaz on your emotion, your life is fucked. Your life is fucked and you do it away. Just off of 5 seconds, right? So this is why we got to be able to have wisdom and decipher what time is for what. There's a time to kill, there's a time to heal, there's a time to love, and there's a time to hate. Are you gonna love or are you gonna hate a pedophile? That's right. So that's a time to do it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Then kill that motherfucker right there. Nigga, so
or else, like, it's just, I don't know.
that's right, man.
And that's righteous, because God sent us to go kill nations for doing atrocities like that, man.
So if we stick to the laws of what we were supposed to do, we would not have all this wickedness that we have today on the streets, bro. All these fucked up stories that you hear. I'm sure, bro, all of our families have been touched from bad shit happening in our lives, some fucked up shit. We had family locked up, you know what I'm saying, robbed, killed. You hear some fucked up stories with our people, right? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the shit we would not have it if we listen, right? And I'm gonna show you though, what are we supposed to, what happens if we do listen though, right? Give me Joshua 1:8. Read on, right? This is what happens if we do listen to the Most High God. Give me Deuteronomy 28:1. Right? Hold on. Read that first and you go next. Alright. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Right.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hearken just means listen. If you're gonna listen and do it, this is what God said is gonna happen. Go ahead.
To observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right? So he would put us above all people. He would favor us and bless us more than all people. Read the next verse.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Bro, have you ever played video games?
I played it before.
You ever play Fallout by any chance?
No.
Alright, in the game Fallout, bro, you're able to add points to different stuff. There's a category called luck, right? If you max out your level on all your luck, good things just randomly happen. Just good shit. You'll find money on the ground. You'll find this and that. You start getting like hella good shit, right? The Bible says if you listen to God's commandments, you're gonna be blessed after blessed and just be taken care of.
I'm stopping and talking with you guys.
Yeah, all
That's what
praises to the Most High, bro.
experienced, you know?
All praises to the Most High, right? So this is a blessing right here, right? If we listen, right? Right, give me that. Joshua 1:8.
God, book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart of thy mouth.
Right, that book of the law. There's 613 laws, right? There's 613 laws that God said we have to do, right? And if we don't do it, bad shit happens, right?
Is there a book for that, or?
Yeah, so the first 5 books of the Bible, you'll find all the laws in it, right?
Okay.
So starting with Exodus to Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and Numbers, right? You're gonna find all the laws in there. I can give you a crash course of a couple of laws too, but let me finish this real quick, right?
But now, God, verse 8, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Right? This law, we're supposed to keep it in our head and in our mouth, right? Always think about it and teach our people, right? Go ahead.
Right. But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Right? Think about it. Go ahead.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written
right? So we could do all the laws that's written in there, right? And what's gonna happen if we keep these laws? Go ahead.
Come, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
We're gonna be prosperous, bro. Go ahead.
And then thou shalt have good success.
We're gonna be successful, bro. Good shit's gonna happen to us. It's gonna keep on going, right? Now we're not walking around like, fuck, like, bro, like, I just can't catch a fucking break, bro. This shit happens. My mom, like, my family, bro, my job, like, this and that. I gotta pay these bills. I can't do it. Like, you feel me? Once we start listening, bro, just good shit just started happening to me, bro. All of us, bro, up here, we came from, like, bro, I'm assuming from places like you, bro. Like, you feel me? We came out from the hoods. We came out from the streets, like, type shit. That shit started happening to us. We changed our life. We started to keep the laws of God, bro. We're listening to what he says and doing what the book say to do, bro. Bro, shit's changed, bro. Like, type shit, bro. Like, I give all praises to the Most High God for that, right? So I'm gonna give you a couple of laws that you probably didn't know, bro. I want you to take these. I hope you remember this for the rest of your life, bro. Right? Because I don't know you, bro, but I wish success on you, bro. I hope you bless, bro, you and your family, everything, bro. I wish it on every black Hispanic person, bro. Right? Okay. Right? So I'm gonna give you a couple of laws, right? Give me no pork.
I got it right here.
Right? What's your name?
Sorensen. It's Sorensen is like Norwegian. It's from my mom's side.
Right? I'm gonna give. This is a law that our people never heard. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and I'm gonna start with verse 3. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
Right, whatever is cloven-footed, right? We're just talking about dietary laws, what you eat, right?
Yeah.
So if it's cloven-footed, right, it has a split hoof, right? And it says it chews the cud. What that just means is that basically it is an animal that's clean, that eats grass, hay, stuff like that. It regurgitates it, eats it, and swallows it. So for example, like cows, right? Cows, lambs, what else, bro? Goats, like all these animals, they chew grass, and they're clean animals. You can eat that, right? Right. Keep going.
Verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Right, so pigs, right? Swine, pork, right? Pigs, right? Whatever's made out of pig, whatever, horses too, right? But he's talking about swine here, right? So, pigs, they have split hooves, right? But the thing is, they don't chew grass, they don't eat grass, they don't chew the cud, right? If I put a pig in a barn with a dead body, bro, he's gonna eat that. By the time the next day you come, it's gone, right? If you leave a dead pig next to a pig, he's gonna eat that. Not because he's hungry or anything, he just wants to eat, right? The pig is a natural garbage disposal, bro.
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
And it don't have sweat glands, so it doesn't release toxins.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah, the pigs don't have sweat glands, so they don't release toxins. They don't sweat like me and you, right? What they have is they have little, like sewage systems in their hooves. So it oozes out puss, like out their hands, like green shit, bro. So that, yeah, bro. So what else? So, bro, that means, bro, no carnitas, bro. No bacon, bro. If you're gonna eat bacon, eat beef bacon, eat turkey bacon, bro. There's other different types of bacon.
It says it in the Bible.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna read verse 8. Verse 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
So you can't even touch a dead pig, bro. You can't pick up a pork chop. You can't pick up the bacon or anything like that. Pig's feet, chitlins. We gotta stop
Your own
eating.
safety, right?
It is for your own
Exactly.
safety, not only because God said so, but our people grew up eating that. You grew up eating pork, right? My aunties, yeah, that's what I'm saying. My aunties, my uncles, all our family, we end up eating carnitas, you know what I'm saying? Puerco bacon, all this other shit. Bro, this is the reason why as Hispanics, we have high blood pressure. We got diabetes. We have blood issues, bro. We got, what else? Gout. We get all different types of shit, right?
Strategically feeding the wrong food.
We've been eating the wrong food, bro, since slavery, right? Because we was eating good. Like I told you, we was eating good before the Spaniards came, bro.
I got a comment to make about that. So what's funny too is that pigs aren't even native to the Americas. The pigs are native to like Europe. So when the Spaniards came over here and the Europeans, they introduced pig to us.
There's one breed of pig that was over here. and I forgot what it was called, but
Essentially, it will lower your spirit.
I don't remember
It will
which
lower
one it
your
was,
spirit if you eat hella pig and shit.
I forgot. But I got told
But they the ones who introduced that dietary
That's
system
true.
to us. When they came over here, they introduced the whole eating swine and
Slop.
Leviticus 11 and 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Right, so in the waters, right, rivers, lakes, oceans, right, wherever there's a live body of water, right, and there's animals in there, you can only eat things that have two things, fins and scales, right? So you can eat salmon, you can eat trout, you can eat all these different types of fish. No fucking frog legs, bro. No frog legs.
Nasty.
Right? That's against the
probably
law,
good,
bro,
but nasty.
Right? No frog legs, no squids, no sea urchins, right? None of these things, right? So that's another thing, bro. We can't eat oysters, bro. We can't eat oysters, bro. We can't eat clams. Like, that's leave the other nations to eat that shit, bro. We're holy, right? We're supposed to be take care of our temple, right? So these are the things that we're not supposed to eat, bro. So what else? Yeah, bro. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Whatever in the ocean that doesn't have fins and scales, you can't eat it. So remember that, bro. Stick away from
For our
that,
own
right?
safety.
Yeah, bro. We get sick, right? You ever repeat that? The Asian people, bro. You ever seen the videos of them just eating fat ass live snails and like slugs and like eating like crazy shit, right? They can eat that, bro. We can't eat that shit. Why? Not only are we not supposed to, but we can't even stomach that shit. We'll throw it up and get sick.
Because like it kind of sounds like how there is so many different like races and we really there is no real answer, like, you know, other than in the Bible you gotta dissect it, but there really is no answer, and it's interesting because it's like, hey, this is a diet for, you know, someone that's from this group, you know, like, yeah, no, it's interesting how just interesting life is.
Yeah, true. But I ain't gonna lie, they got all the animals we got over there, bro.
Yeah.
They're still eating that shit. Right. The niggas got wagyu, they got chickens, turkeys, they got everything we can eat, bro. Right? But they don't want to. So yeah, bro. So I'm gonna just tell you what we can eat. We can eat cows, chicken, lamb, turkey, stuff like that. You feel me? Like giraffe. Yeah, ostrich.
The ocean with scales and fins, you know, so you can eat fish and all that.
Yep. All the different types of fish.
You said giraffe?
Yeah.
Giraffe's good.
So stuff like that, bro. If you ever get a chance to eat ostrich, try that shit, bro. That shit's clean, bro.
You can eat deer,
Yeah, deer, venison,
cantaloupe,
turkey,
ox, buffalo,
Yeah.
all these different
Quail.
quail, yeah, all these different birds and animals. A lot of them we can eat. We can't eat seagulls. We can't eat ducks. We can't eat eagles. We can't eat falcons. Those are hunting and aquatic birds. We can't eat those, right?
That's what he made rain.
Well, I appreciate you guys for having
You got a phone?
on my
Check out our YouTube, bro.
You're at 32 minutes.
Subscribe to our YouTube, bro. If you want to ever get in contact with us, just leave a comment over there. Email us, you can hit us up, or you can get our number down. It's up to you, bro. But yeah, subscribe to our YouTube if you want to check out more videos. If you ever,
What is it?
MFB, Hebrew Israelites.
I appreciate the knowledge,
Of course,
man.
bro. I hope you get home safe later on, bro. Yeah, I'm just read you one more before you go.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12,
Yeah, that's us.
chapter 12 and verse 13.
This is what I'm gonna leave you with, right?
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole
The
matter.
conclusion of the whole matter. My whole point of talking to you for half an hour now, right?
Take it out.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
This is your duty, bro. Remind me your name one more time.
Trey.
Trey? Yeah. Alright, Trey, this is your duty, bro. Love God and keep the commandments, bro. We come back to it with your people, bro.